Good morning, children. Welcome to science class. So, in science, we have completed with block 23, isn't it, children? So, let's start with block 24, which is space research. Okay, so space research, children. So, whenever we see the sky, whenever we look at the sky, we become curious to know what is in the sky. Yes, now we know some of the things only we didn't saw with our eyes, but we knew that scientists have told us there are many galaxies, there are stars in the sky, there is a moon. All these we know because some people have done it. So when nothing was known, humans were very curious to know about what is in the sky and to understand about the sky. So this led to the invention of many technologies so that they can explore the space. Exploring is to knowing the new place or unknown place, we can say. So they started exploring the space. So earlier, first they started with the telescopes. You all know telescopes, isn't it, children? So with that telescopes, they started learning, studying about moon, sun, stars, the space, the other planets in the space, all these things, isn't it? And eventually they started launching the artificial satellites to know about the space. And we use artificial satellites for many different reasons, isn't it, children? And also there are many astronauts who have been traveled in the space, isn't it? These all help the scientists to study about the space. Okay, so we are going to learn about this space research, how it has been done. Okay, so in this we are going to learn about the moon first, which is Earth's natural satellite, which is our first topic. Okay, moon, Earth's natural satellite. So please open your science content books, children, and turn to page number 148, 148. Yes, so you all know that moon is a Earth's natural satellite, isn't it? It's from the nature and it revolves around the Earth, isn't it, children? And it does not have its own light. It receives the sunlight and it reflects back, and that's what we see. That part of the moon we are able to see in the night, isn't it, children? Yes, and if you see, children, the size of the moon is almost is this one fourth size of the earth. Okay, so if earth is one whole sphere, in that one fourth of the size is the moon. Okay, and on moon you don't have air and you don't have water. Okay, children, and if you see the climatic conditions of the moon in the day, that means the part of the earth which is received in the sunlight will be very hot, of about 107 degrees. Okay, and which is not facing, which is away from the sun, will be very cold, which is very very low, which is minus 153 degrees. That means below zero. Minus 153 means below zero. That means at 1 2 only you will get snowfall, isn't it, children? It will be very very cold. And below that 100 and then 53, it's very cold at that time. That means the part of the moon which is facing the sun will be very hot, and the part which is away from the sun will be very cold. Okay, children? Yes, and if you see the surface of the moon, it has like craters on it. Okay, can you see how these like hole like substance, hole like things, you can see these are the craters. This is the surface of the moon. Closer picture of the moon where you can see many craters on it. Okay, and scientists believe that these craters are formed by the meteors hitting the moon's surface. Okay, and why these meteors are not hitting the earth's surface? Because the atmosphere of the earth, when the meteor enters into the earth's atmosphere, it burns, it get blasted. Okay, so because of that, that meteors are not hitting the earth's surface. But on the moon we don't have air. Atmosphere is nothing but the air around the earth, isn't it? So on the moon you don't have air. That's why the meteors can hit the moon, and maybe because of that there are craters on the moon. Okay, scientists believe that. And also moon also have some mountains and valleys on it. Okay, children. So, and this surface of the moon has about 2 inches of dust, which probably feels very soft. Okay, it has dust on it about 2 inches, and it might be soft. Scientists believe in that way. Okay, and some areas of the moon are flat and they are dark. Actually, moon is spherical, isn't it, children? It is like a spear. Yes, but some areas are flat and it is very dark over there. Okay, so this is our topic for today, children. I have given few keywords in your daily schedule. Please learn them, write it in your classwork and underline in your content book. And if you find any other word which is difficult for you, you can include in your keywords and learn them, children. Okay, now coming to your question answers. What are the features of the moon's surface? Why there is no life on the moon? Why there is no life on the moon? Because there is no air and no water on moon, isn't it? Humans cannot, any living thing cannot live without air and water. And both you don't find on the moon. That's why there is no life on the moon. And what are the features of the moon surface? It is soft like crystal powder. The soil of the moon is very soft like a charcoal powder. Okay, and it has craters formed by meteors it hitting the surface. Okay, and also the temperature of the moon is either very high or very low. Very high during the day and very low at night. Okay, so write this answer in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your next question, how is surface of the moon different from the sun? So the surface of the moon has craters and the soil is soft, isn't it? And it reflects the light of the sun. That is how we see it. Moon does not have its own light. It reflects the light which it receives from the sun, isn't it? But whereas the sun, it is a ball of hot gases, we have learned. That is, it is very hot. It is made of many gases, isn't it? Which keep burning all the time. All the gases which is the sun made of, it is always burning. Okay, the extreme heat given by the sun does not allow the people or spacecraft to go near it. Okay, as it is very hot. If you try to enter into earth's sun, near the sun, because of that heat, people cannot enter, and also spacecrafts also will be melted. Okay, once when spacecraft landed on Venus, because of the heat of the sun on the Venus, it the spacecraft melted, isn't it, children? In previous class we have learned in grade 4. Yes, so the second planet is experiencing such a heat. Imagine what will be the heat near the sun, isn't it, children? So that's why it does not allow the spacecraft or people to go near it. And also we cannot even look directly at the sun with our eyes for long. Okay, if you see the sun from earth only, we can't directly see it for a very long time, isn't it? You feel like something is dark is happening in front of your eyes. So that much heat the sun have. So it is completely different from the surface of the moon and the surface of the sun. Okay, children, so write these two answers in your classwork and please learn it, children. Coming to your homework, complete the volume book 3, page number 38, S1, features of the moon. Okay, so in the next class, we will learn the next topic, children. See you in the next class. Bye.